What is up guys, Souls Gaming here, and welcome back to another tutorial. Today's tutorial is all about core. Now, core style is a very complex way of designing slash creating, and I will show you an example of what core style is. I have two levels that I want to show. It's Fast as Lightning X and Arctic Arena. Both of these levels show good ways of how to do certain types of core. For example, as you're about to see right here, as you can see here, these shows a good proportion of colorful slash monochrome style of core. This is one of my favorite type of styles of core because this was the original version of this is Fast as Lightning, which was a 1.9 core level, which a bunch of people enjoyed and had a lot of good gameplay. But this is what core kind of looks like. Not really exactly that part, but this part is what I would consider a core level, right? But Arctic Arena shows a slightly better example of what a modernistic type of modern level is. For example, right here. As you can see here, this is a wonderful, nice, unique style of a 2.1 type of style of core. And right here into, what's his name? I can't really tell. Nars. I can't really name his part. But here is here's actually a very great example of his type of core. It looks really nice and very smooth. So without any further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. Now, with core being such a beast in objects and such a beast in design, what you first need to do is already have a way to you're gonna have the gameplay as. What I mean by this is just make your gameplay first before you make this, because trust me, this will get complicated. As soon as you start building, it gets complicated, and it gets complicated quick. And we're, like always in all our tutorials, we're gonna have the background and the ground black, and we're gonna keep the object white, but that will change. Now, I am not a master, nor am I that great at core, I will say that. But what I'm gonna first do, I kind of know the basics of it, but what we're gonna do is gonna make a structure real quick. See, right now we have a little tiny structure. This is the beginning, this is the base. Now we're gonna go into a different layer and we're gonna start adding deco. What color should we have the core? Let's have, we can have a green core. I haven't really seen a lot of green core. Now, keep in mind, core does take time, and it will take a lot of effort, and it takes a very good combination of block design. So what you have to do is actually make a combination of blocks, like starting off with this one simple block, right? Actually, I changed my mind about the green. We're just gonna make it, let's make it purple. Let's make it purple. Why not? We're gonna make it a nice purple core. So, alright, so we got the first block right here, already starting off strong. Now, as you saw in the other levels, this one block turns into a monster of objects with using the decoration tab. We're going to be visiting the decoration tab a lot in this video. So, we're going to make a quick little decoration design right here. And also have a design idea of what you're going to do, like the blocks. I already have an idea for what you're going to make with them. So, let's go ahead and have this right here. Use blending. I'm gonna layer this bottom. Also, when doing this, be sure to layer all the decoration in different layers, just so you don't get confused, because you can easily get confused on what layered on top, what layered on bottom when using core. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. We're actually not gonna do that. Instead, what we can do is use a little glow. My favorite type of style of core that I like to do is glowing core, because that's one of the first ones I ever learned to do, and it's actually really nice to do. And you guys also have a really nice gradient feel to the level, you know. It actually looks really nice when you start making it. Alright, so go ahead and select this. Now, you don't exactly have to copy this design. This type of design, you have to have your own style, your own imagination, and it will take time, so it definitely needs patience when building on. So we're gonna have this decoration on layer 2, and we're gonna also scale it to a minimum so we can add more objects to there later, such as now. So we're gonna continue this block design right here. Where are the bricks? We gotta find the bricks. Here are the bricks. Build over a little bit more. Actually, we can stop right here because we're gonna add more blocks. So we got that. Now we're gonna add some more decoration, and this is what all core really is: adding decoration on top of decoration on top of decoration for a repetitive long time. Now some say that over decorating is similar to core. In fact, that is kind of true. Core is quite similar to over decoration, but I think core is more of a cleaner slash more smoother version of over decoration, because over decoration is just throwing objects everywhere here and there. But what I think with this, let me just go this down right here. But what I think with this style is a more smoothly structured type of style. That's what I think anyway. Right, so got a little block design right here. We're not even done yet, and this is gonna take a look. Core takes a long time. I cannot express that enough. It takes a long time, and this is only the block design. We'll get to air deco in a minute as soon as I finish the structure. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this takes a very long time, takes a lot of patience and effort. I mean, truly it does, but in the end, you will absolutely love the result. I'm telling you, because when you're done building it, it's so satisfying to actually finish. I mean, I know this is only the first part, but what I like to do when I'm building in general is listening to music. Listen to your favorite jam while actually building this, because this will take a while to build. I guarantee it. I mean, that one speed build I did, speed build 9, I believe, when I was building the first structure, it took about like 30 minutes or an hour just to think of an idea and build it. So yeah, core takes a long time to think about. See, I mean, look, that's only a little bit of the structure. This is only one piece of it. Now we're going to start building on the next part of the core. I don't like it like that. And use the blocks that you're comfortable with customizing, you know? So let's just get low opacity purple. Let's see. And also, I love using blending. You don't have to use blending, but blending is kind of preferred if you want to add objects within it. So it's actually really nice to use core. Not core. It's nice to use blending while making core. Now, I will say this, core is not for everybody. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, lots of patience. So, if this feels slow paced for you, I'm sorry, but that's just how it works. But believe me, it's extremely worth it in the end. So I'm just gonna Alright, so I've decided that I'm just gonna let me build this all out, so you don't have to just sit here watching me build this very slowly. So yeah, I'm just gonna build the structure and then we'll get into the air deco. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, welcome back. Now, this is only one part of the structure, and I could definitely add more, and there will be nothing wrong with it. And yeah, here's only the first structure. This is only one structure out of the whole level, and this is only 147 objects. I've seen people build with this and build like hundreds of thousands, man. But now we're gonna get right into air decoration, which is, it gets a little complicated depending upon how you want to do your air decoration. But generally, what you do with air decoration is that it's a very low opacity. If it's a monochrome style like this one, then it's a low opacity purple. Or if you're using like a dual chrome, such as 2 colors, the other color, the secondary color that you're using, that is what you would use for the, well, I done messed up. That's supposed to be, white isn't blending, no. Anyway, I'm sorry. White, I lost my point. Oh yeah, if you're using dual chrome as your type of style for core, what you do is have the secondary color of yours. Actually, let's make this dual chrome. We're gonna make this a little dark purple, not dark purple, dark blue. And it didn't look that great, so just the color so it matches. And have it at low opacity, so it's more background and not foreground. Such as foreground and background are, like, say for example, alright, here foreground is the block design, right? And the background are the darker colors that you pass through, such as that. Alright, so that's all, just a little bit of the decoration right here. We can also make this lower opacity, you know, so it's less noticeable but less noticeable. Yeah, we can kind of continue it, but we're just gonna stop it right here. Well, we can add a structure here. Say, for example, we could add this. Add one of these color blocks. Grab one of these. And also, a mistake that I did that I probably put in the text earlier in the video, but what mistake I did is I left all of this in one layer. When you're building core, always, and I repeat, always use layers. Because if you don't, then you will get unorganized quickly. So yeah, definitely use layers. They definitely help. Even in normal building, use layers. They definitely help you get more organized while building. Layers only can help. Layers only help. So definitely use them, and whenever you get the chance, every single time, use layers. Because without layers, your level gets messy and unorganized, and say you want to copy paste a design, well, you have to copy it, move it out of the way, and it's just a hassle. Just use layers. Using layers is very easy, very simple to use as well. And also, I'm going to make a tutorial soon on how to, the basics and kind of quick tricks and tips over little simple tricks in the editor, which I will show in the different video, which everybody kind of knows. Like, if you're a basic builder, then you should know. But if not, then I will show you in that video. Yeah, and I can add more to this, by the way. So yeah, that's one part of the background. Now, what also what a lot of people like to do is add pulsing objects in the background as well with low opacity, which hence what I'm gonna do right now. Actually, we'll have it a little bit different. Something like this with the hexagon. Actually, no, we're gonna have it individual, you know, keep it separate. And you can also add clouds too. Be sure to fill in a lot of space. I mean a lot of space when building core. Because it's not core without a lot of decoration. But here's just the basics of core. If you apply this method to any of the structures, such as whenever you're building core, just be sure to already have a layout ready, because I didn't have a layout ready, so I'm just building this off the top of my head. But always have a layout ready, always have a color scheme ready, already have blocks that you know you're good with already ready, and yeah, this is basically the basics of core. And core definitely takes time. You won't be able to speed through core. Good core anyway. Because good core takes time. Bad core, you copy paste and it just looks bad, unorganized. So yeah, core purposely does that, and which hence why I love using it. Also, I should have used layers because it could have been so much easier. But that's a mistake that every creator makes. So I've been Souls Gaming, and actually, let's finish the structure before I exit out here. In fact, core is actually one of my favorite styles. So anyways, I'm holding off. I'm gonna finish the structure before I hold off. I mean, I'm gonna hold off the ending before. You know what I'm talking about. English is my city. English is my city. Anyway, there we go. That's the structure. That's complete. It is done. For the most part, you can definitely add more, however much more you want. This is only 2 seconds. This is only 2 seconds into a level, man. So yeah, that's core, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Later!